So, hold on with the monster. Bertha, just hold on to it, okay?
Are some of those ingredients dangerous ones?
Yes, they are dangerous. Why? Because they it basically makes your levels go up. So basically, if you're already pumped up and you drink it, your heart goes even up more, so you can get a heart attack and stuff like that.
But not to answer your question, also some of those ingredients, when you look at them, they sound like they can be found in like weird ass things. You're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
But honestly, they're all sugars. Sorbic acid, like a lot of them, they're still sugars. So when you add, and all the ingredients that I didn't list are also sugars. So if you notice it, a lot of them are sugars, sodiums, and. Oh yeah. Oh, it's happening. Why was that? Yeah, a lot of them are like sugars and all that stuff, so like imagine all that amount of sugar you're consuming, it's messing with your body. Yes.
From your experience, like, what's the most monsters you've ever had like a day, and what was your what did it make you do? What did it make you feel?
Okay, so we have a good story for that. It was 2 days ago. I drank a Monster and then a Red Bull.
An hour in between?
And yeah, an hour in between each.
Yeah.
And I've never consumed, to answer how many I've consumed, I never consumed more than 2, because I know the limit is 3 and I don't want to hit that limit. So, but something that does happen is your pupils, they dilate extreme, like to the point, and Tlaloc has also seen it where like my eyes will dilate and they will not shrink. They'll stay really big, and from my own things is, yeah, your heartbeat rises really fast and you can't control it. Then also I've noticed that everything heightens with me. Like I see better.
I'm gonna buy 603 Red Bulls.
And yeah, like everything you can technically, like, you start focusing more, but that focus isn't always good because your body is like stressing. So yeah, that's my personal experience from it. I know my pupils, they dilate and don't go back for a while.
Also, there's 2 experiences I had. Well, one was personal, one was somebody I knew. I used to go to the Salvation Army, play some basketball, and this well, they didn't say he died because of that, but before we started playing, he drank a Red Bull, and we were playing basketball, and out and over, he just fell down and he died. But me and my friend, actually, we were thinking about it, it's probably because of that, but they didn't put that, because of that. But yeah, that's probably why, because he drank it, and right away he started moving fast, and I don't know, he got a heart attack. And another one was, before I came to school and I used to work and stuff, like every morning I drink the 2 Monsters, and I smoke a cigarette, and after a while, like I would start getting chest pains, so I stopped drinking it for a while. Because I thought, one day I'd probably get a heart attack, because I remember that time it happened to one of my guys, and that's why I stopped drinking it for a while.
And you? Personal experience?
I just get jittery when I drink too much, probably like 2.
Yes.
2.5 maybe.
I get anxiety. I start feeling anxious. Like I start. Yeah. Like everything starts. Like I feel nervous.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
And then after like it wears off, you get like really tired.
Sometimes I just need something like I feel like I want it.
And it is addicting. It is very addicting. I'm not gonna lie.
I did. I tried my own.
I drank the day I drank a Red Bull and a Monster. I wanted a Monster later on.
Yeah.
So,
and I knew I wasn't gonna do it.
if you think it's addicting, why is it addicting? What is it that you're addicted to?
The flavor.
The flavor. It's the way it tastes. To me, it's like the fruity, the flavor, and then just like, I don't know. There's just something in, it's cold,
It had like a
refreshing.
little limeish flavor.
Yeah.
What about the caffeine?
What gets you up more?
Yeah,
Caffeine is a drug.
Probably has something to do with it.
Caffeine is a drug. That's what my mom be like.
Probably
It's
is.
not weed, don't drink
So do you think you're addicted to the feeling or that hyper?
bro.
Something like that.
Right. Any other questions for our guys?
No.
I wanted to know about the caffeine, the amount of caffeine in Monster compared to a cup of coffee. Like, cause I drink coffee.
black coffee.
Yeah, so like I drink how much caffeine is it?
I told you that that's something.
You see outside?
It has
It's not gonna
dry.
coffee, but caffeine.
They just give you a percent.
Does the label say?
I'll tell you. But I checked, and a Monster can has 160 milligrams of caffeine, and a coffee cup has like 9 or 9 to 10 milligrams.
So that's like 10 coffees then?
Is it?
If I round up to 10.
About
So
adding
100
sugar,
compared
adding
to
like.
So basically, like if you drink a cup of coffee, it's like 4 or 5 cigarettes. So drinking this, like maybe 10 cigarettes.
I don't know
No,
if
that's a
we should
cigarette.
compare it to cigarettes, because cigarettes is nicotine, that's a different
No, but
drug.
it, the learning is I actually
Um,
you put me in that.
So, yeah.
well, I just want to compare it to
Gotcha.
coffee, right?
Yeah.
So, it's the same idea. So, say what you said again? How many grams in Monster?
160
160 milligrams
milligrams. Yeah.
compared to like 9 milligrams in coffee. Okay, so about 10 cups of coffee,
And Red Bull has like 27 grams, I think, of caffeine.
27. So that's a lot less.
Is it?
You said 160.
That's that Monster? Man, I'm saying Red Bull.
You said that Monster targets a young crowd. Okay, how?
I'll explain.
Athletes and stuff.
Yeah, but what in the ads compels young people?
It's like, cause you know how like there's different types of like people that there are like skateboarders and all that stuff, and there's a lot of kids that like to skateboard and stuff. And from my experience, I used to like to skateboard, and there would be this one guy. You guys don't know him. I don't think you guys know him. His name's Rob Burdick, but he.
I do.
Yeah, there you go. Well, he's actually being sponsored by Monster, and all these kids look up to him, and then they see the logo and they see him drinking it, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh, what's he drinking? Let me try it." And then they drink it, and then they like it, and then they keep drinking
But
it.
he does dumbass shit. So why is it gonna follow somebody that does dumbass shit? How you sound? This nigga jumps out of 3-story buildings.
That's life.
Say that's not dumb. With no parachute, no nothing, you're dumb. You're dumb as a fox rock.
Let him be.
He does some stupid shit.
But yeah, like that's technically what it is. Like,
Look how black it is.
people,
Look how
like,
tornadoes
people who are being sponsored by it, and they're like, oh, you know, especially for the X Games, they're gonna be like, oh, if I drink a can of that, maybe I can do those kind of tricks because of the energy and the focus.
If you think that you're doing shit.
So it makes it look cool.
Yeah.
Basically.
Huh?
Okay. But so do you think you drink it because of the advertising?
No,
I just drink this.
I don't know the beginning, but no.
So the advertising.
I drink it because I would see my dad drinking, and I would sneak some, and then I just never did it.
I think I like the taste of it.
I believe it's the taste. I believe.
Any other questions for our friends?
Some people like mixing Monster with Red Bull with alcohol.
Yeah.
Fire.
Hey, you know my neighbor.
Henny.
My uncle was a
Hennessy with Monster.
I'm not even going to work.
I have a question. So,
Yes.
do the heart attacks and stuff and the deaths, does it scare you guys at all to drink less?
Oh yeah, my
No.
uncle was lying because he was having a heart attack because he was drinking shots. He was with all these young people and he over here fucking 40, thinking he's 15, and he took the shots with the dude, he's old. Now he's old, but he mixed it with Red Bull or something, and then the next day after he was all hungover from what he